Hello, good evening. Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Lauren.
And I'm Ian.
And this is our Strength and Swings class. We have our kettlebells behind us. They're actually not beside us.
Oh.
And we'll gently progress into today's workout. We should say that yesterday we biked
144 kilometers. So this workout will have a ton of strength, but probably 0 on the kettlebell swing. But join us next week and we'll get back to the swing routine. As Lauren describes the rest of today's practice, I'll get those weights. Tell them what's up, Lauren.
Let's start with a nice light warm up, and then we'll progress through some kettlebell holds and our arm bars, and then get some pressing though. We're going to press today, so stay tuned. Standing up tall, let's gently just flex our head and neck, chin towards the chest. And then as you pull up, use the front muscles to control the up phase to stacked position, and then slowly extend looking up towards the ceiling. We're not trying to crank on our neck, we're just gently moving. As you pull back down, tuck the chin towards the chest or the sternum, and then, or the collarbone is what I meant, and flex. One last time as you stack the vertebrae first, and then get long, reaching up to the sky. Come back to center, head on straight. If your spine was the axis, you're gonna rotate. Head towards shoulder, back to center, chin stays level, head to other shoulder. Let's repeat one more time, making sure those blades in the upper body are staying stationary as you do this. And back to center. One last shoulder check, and then center. Let's get to our shoulders. Speaking of shoulder check, with your hands at your sides, gently protract or bring your shoulders forward, and then use your blade muscles and lats to retract and pull your blades together. Repeat again. You're driving this action from your shoulders, so your arms might move a little bit, but they're not coming in front of you. And then retract those blades, pulling them back together. Relax in a nice neutral position and bring your arms to your W shape. From that W shape, gently shrug and then pull down. With those lats engaged, extend to your T shape. In your T shape, just get long, reaching to either side of the room, straightening those elbows. And then from there, gently shrug and pull down. Once there, pull those elbows back into your sides, engaging the lats like you're doing a chin-up. If that T felt good, we'll progress towards our Y and the YMCA. Arms towards your Y shape. Once here, make sure your glutes are squeezed, your core is braced. Shrug your shoulders, keep your elbows straight, and then pull your shoulders down, elbows stay straight. Do that one more time. Light shrug, pull down. Once those lats are engaged, bend the elbows, returning them to the sides. You have 500 pounds in each hand. Slowly extend at the elbows. Create tension on those elbows. We're going to press, prepare them. Straighten, and then relax and shake.
I can turn around now?
To the feet.
All right. Working on those feet, progressing towards squats later today. Start with your feet in parallel and approach that lunge-style foot like our get-up. While on that demi-point or balls of feet on the one, extend the hip through of the other leg. Then point the toe. Let it cramp. Not Charlie horse, but enjoy that little cramp and perhaps flex over on the toes. Then go back through the foot, return the heel to the ground, and the same effort on the other side. This foot is rooted down. Demi-point or lunge foot. Stay forward in the hip. Then to the toe point, hip forward again.
Whoops, right.
And then easy on the over flex. Back through the toes, heel down. One more time each side. Pull the heel off. Point, hips through, hips through, hips through, perhaps flex over, and then back through that foot, extending the hip forward. Last effort here, ball of foot to the toe point, and then the over. Back to the full foot, aim to get tall. From here, let's go knees over toes. Hang out for a second. Hip hike one side, hip hike the other. Find center and extend to tall. Repeat 2 more, knees over toes. This time, could you stay the same height? Peel those heels away from the ground, and then back down to the ground with the heels and extend through. Final repetition, we'll pull those heels behind us as the knees bend and get towards the balls of feet. And very slowly, we'll toe squat down, but then let's stand right back up and return the heels to the ground. A little inefficient there, but I saw a fold on the menu, so let's make sure we get that forward fold as we get down to the floor through the wrists. I'll take over the fold and Lauren wrists. Lauren had us cue the head neck. We might start with the head neck looking up in extension and then initiate the fold by tucking a chin, shoulders retract, and then flexing like a candy cane or a J or a hook. Easy does it. Round through the spine. Keep the legs stacked, hips, knees, and feet. If you need, of course, you can add that slight flex in the knees. At your bottom position, just take a breath. And exhale. Maybe straighten those knees. And one more breath in. One more exhale out. And then easy does it. Hands to the floor. Find those knees until Lauren's wrists warm up here.
I feel like I could grunt and groan this whole episode. All right, with those hands connected to the floor, let's straighten our elbows by rotating those elbow pits forward. Pull your shoulders out of your ears, and for 3, keep your fingers on the floor, but press away the palms, and then control back down. And if you thought more, these first knuckle push-ups here, pushing into the floor, getting to the tiptoes of your hands, and then back down. Now let's pull on the floor, drifting our shoulders towards over our fingertips or wrist extension, and then use your fingers to press yourself back. Keep your tailbone long as you rock back. Repeat again. Elbows straight, pulling forward. And this time we'll press back, flicking the floor away and shaking it out. We are going to do one get up, so I'd like to do our side hands, which is fingers face sideways. Fingertips connect, callus line, palms, elbows straight as your hands come down. Pack those shoulders. Let's push our right fingers into the floor and send ourselves to the left. Now push your left fingers into the floor and send yourself to the right. As you do this, those hands are nice and gripped on the floor. The callus line is connected. You're keeping the elbows super straight. Coming back to center, let's do the first knuckle push up from this position. So peel the palms away first, and then flick the floor and shaky shake. Oh, I'm so excited for this next one, Ian.
Is it a hip stretch?
It's a lunge.
Bring it on. Bring it on in your lunge position. Hips are through. Tuck your toes in the back if your knees allow, and then step through. Are you hip hiked like John Travolta? Let's level that out. Then tuck your hip under. Tip your hip to the back, and then keep that one here, or that front leg tipped back, and then scoop under this hip right here. Do we feel that sensation come alive on the quad or the hip flexor in the front here? And a squeeze with the back leg. Easy does it. Soften that tension away. If you're hip hiked, let's return to level. Now gently at the hips, tip your tailbone back. Keep this tailbone here, and now try to scoop. You only have one tailbone, I'm sorry. You're gonna keep this hip tip back and gently scoop under the other side. Scissor that up. Now easy does it, heel to the side, check. Now here we can hip hike and again find level, tucking under. This time let's pull your heel to the knee of the supporting leg, and that might encourage that drift, just like Lauren did on the wrists, where the knee could go over the toe. Then push the bent leg to the side, continue to grow up tall, and grow up this wall right here, just like in a get up. Repeat that one more time. Pull to feel the preload. We're pulling this heel towards the knee on the other side, and then push away from center, aim to get tall, create tension in those hips, then heel toe to center, bring it underneath. Same efforts on the other side. Hip hike. Right the ship or level it out. Do one more of those, hip hike, and pull down. Then we can tuck under, we can tip back, and now let's keep the front leg tipped back as you think about scooping under the other side. Then at both hips, tip the tailbone back one more time. Keep that front hip tipped back, and the back one, scoop it under. Scooping up ice cream or punch today, Lauren?
I like ice cream.
Ooh, ice cream. Then, from that position, easy does it, heel toe to the side. Check that our hips can stay as level as we safely can. And then from here, pull the heel to the knee and drift this knee towards over the toe. Keep the hips forward. I'll push to Lauren. I'll feel tension in the preload and then extend tall up this wall. Repeating one more time, we'll pull in, easy enough to get over, and then from there, I'll push towards Lauren, single leg to the front. We'll stay in this lunge position as Lauren shares one rotation drill with us to finish.
Excellent. Let's go back to that first leg, bringing it up to that lunge. Then we'll heel toe it open to the side. The same arm of the leg you can touch. I guess you can touch both legs, but the side leg, put it across your body. Now from here, let's rotate our head to look over that knee, and then our shoulders rotate. And then head back to center, shoulders back to center. Repeat, we're gonna add on. Head rotates, shoulders rotate. Now use your hip hinge like you would in your get up for your hand to find the floor. Once there, stack your shoulders. Then head will look at the hand on the floor, shoulders will square up. Keep that knee to the side. Repeat our rotation again. Head to ceiling, shoulder rib cage rotate open. One last time, eyes to the floor, shoulders square up to the floor. And last time, head open, shoulders open. Now push the floor away. With your head and shoulders, return to center. Heel toe, doody-doo. Pull it underneath. Same thing other side. Foot comes to the front. Heel toe to the side. With those hips still forward and slightly tucked, hand that can touch your side leg across your body. Head rotates first, shoulders second, or rib cage. Head back to center, shoulders back to center. Repeat, head, upper body. Use your hip hinge to find the floor with your hand, and then stack those shoulders on top. Once there, head looks at hand on the floor, shoulders square up. Take a second. Head rotates open, shoulders stack. One last time. Head to the floor, shoulders square up. Head rotates open, shoulders open up, and then we'll press the floor away. Rotate head and shoulders back to center. Heel toe, zip underneath, and we're gonna stay on the floor. We're gonna do some progressions from our firing range position through some light arm bars. If you don't know what that is, that's okay, I'll tell you. What you need to know is you need a kettlebell, or not, and that's fine too. I would suggest a load you feel comfortable with, maybe a little on the lighter side. First time, we're gonna lie on the floor, cuddle, roll press, and hold firing range. Then, okay, we'll do it all now. Ready? Cuddle, roll, press, hold firing range. So in this position, we have a nice straight, strong wrist. We're gripping the bell. Our elbow is straight, packed over top of our shoulder. We feel that lat. Our legs are right now set up like we would do a get up. So that get up position, the one leg's off on the 45, the arm is in line or parallel with that leg. My other foot's close to my butt in order to do a hip extension, which we'll get into next time. For 3 more seconds, let's hold. Feel that load. 2 hands with a vertical forearm, pull the bell down and cuddle it back to the floor. We'll repeat the same routine on the other side. Always starting in your cuddle position.
Aha.
Ha ha. 2 hands. Roll to your back and press. Once in your firing range, remove that top arm and hold. We've been holding here the last time about 30 seconds. So shoulder packed, elbow straight, wrist nice and strong. You can feel that light core brace as you just stabilize through the shoulder and the core. The off arm is out to the side. And we're holding for about 10 more seconds here. The bell is more on that forearm versus over your face. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, 2 hands. Pull that bell down and return to the floor with a cuddle.
Staying down low, plank time. For this series of planks from our high plank or modified planks position, think of pulling on parallel train tracks. Right hand to right hip and vice versa, left to left. So establishing our high planks position here, check it out. Grip the floor, straighten those elbows, hips high, and scoop under. For 5 seconds, pull your left foot to your left hand and left hand to the left foot. Feel that core brace, embrace that shake, and then relax your tension. Straighten elbows, hips tuck. Repeat the same effort the other side. I'm pulling my right hand to my right foot, squeezing my bum, bracing my core, maintaining my breathing, but definitely
That's
working
5
hard.
seconds.
And then knees down
Oh,
and relax. For one more time, just like that, left and right sides pulling to the respective foot, left to left, right to right. Set up your high plank. Go. Pull. Your hands to your feet and your feet to your hands. Create that isometric tension. Squeeze your bum. Use that in your press and then relax to the ground. Push the floor away. Shake out those wrists, staying down low. Returning to Lauren for the armbar.
just watch here. We're going to get into our next move. So this time we'll do our kettle roll press with a kettlebell or body weight, depends on how you feel. We'll extend the leg out but straight and the opposite arm straight. So we have a straight line from our fingertips to our toe. Then from here, I like to have my foot near my butt out to the side. We're gonna do a hip extension, stack your shoulders, and control back to your backside. Repeat again. Notice when I do this, I drive with my hip, push into the floor, and I'm keeping contact with that foot and shoulder packed. Roll to your back. We'll do that about 3 on each side.
Great cues, great
really
looking
nice.
reps there, and the shoulder moving with the hip. Really well done there, Lauren.
Thank you. Let's join. Cuddle. Roll and press. So first, establish that long line. So the unloaded side is reaching away from center. Nice long line. Get that bent leg in its place. Push into the floor and roll. Hip stack. Foot stays connected to the floor. Control to your back. You may find that that lateral border of your foot comes up. That's okay, but don't untouch the floor. Hip drive, extend. Don't untouch the floor. Really good grammar here. Reach long one last time. Hip drive. Stack the shoulders when I'm over here. My head's resting on my other arm. I'm looking at that bell. And then I control to my back. 2 hands to pull that bell down and cuddle it to the floor. Whew. Take a second.
I love an arm bar.
I know.
Nice stretch, nice strength move. Hope you enjoy it as well.
So things you're focusing on here is that shoulder stability and that mobility through our upper body and hips. Ready? Cuddle, roll, press. Long line from that unloaded side. Use the foot to push into the floor. Press over. You have that hip extension, stack shoulder, and then control to your back. Hip drive, extend. That head's resting on that arm, but you're kind of looking up towards the bell and control to your back. Last one, let's engaged as you push, roll, find stability in that shoulder. Control to your backside. 2 hands to pull down and cuddle. Great. Plank time.
Plank in time. If that last time we were pulling on parallel range train tracks, this time we'll be pulling on a diagonal or an X pattern. First, I'll focus on pulling my right hand to my left foot, then my left hand to my right foot. Then we'll take a rest. Same thing. Set up your high plank. Hips higher than you think. Scoop them underneath. And for 5 seconds, pull your right hand to your left foot. 5, 4, 3. Stay there, but chill. Same thing on the other side. Pull your left hand to your right foot or your right hand to your left foot. Pick your side, pick your diagonal. 3, 2, push. Take your time placing your knees on the floor. Woo.
It's hard to X-plank and talk.
And X-plank, both diagonals. Let's set it up. Hips high. Pull your left hand to your right foot and your right hand to your left foot. And then reintegrate that left hand to right foot and then right hand to left foot. And 3 more seconds. Do it all. Do it all. Relax. Push the floor away. Shake it out. Hi-ya. We like twists. We like turns. We like those straight lines. Think of that plank tension when we press coming up shortly. Full arm bar.
We have one more arm bar. Yes, it's
Nice.
full, but no, it's not full.
Okay.
Watch again.
Okay.
Long again from the tip of your finger to the tip of your toes. Hold your bell. Hip extension, phase 1. I want these all nice and smooth and distinct. Then I'm going to disconnect my foot from the floor, but hook it behind my knee. Knee finds the floor. Hold, pause. Then foot finds the floor, control to your back. So the whole move will go hip extension, leave the floor, pause, hold, and then control to your back. What I really want you to do is feel your core on this as well as shoulder stability. And I want you to try to avoid this sort of like flopping, rolling about, okay? Very controlled. Sounds great?
Yep.
Good. Sorry, I'm just trying to organize myself here. All right, we cuddle, we roll, we press first. Then we get long on that offside. Then we go hip down to push into the floor. And then the knee will come over, the foot will hook on the back of the knee, and we just hold for 3, 2, foot finds the floor, control to your back. Repeat again on this side. Hip drive, foot leaves the floor, knee hooks. Whoops, sorry, I'm just playing with my mic so it doesn't get fuzzy. And control to your back. One last time. Hip extends, shoulders stacked. Hook that knee, hold, and then control. Foot finds the floor, pack that shoulder as you roll to your back, pull your bell down, and cuddle it with control. Great. Same thing, other side. How'd it feel?
Lovely. Just like I wanted it to. Stretch with some strength.
Sorry, I'm really messing up my kettlebell placement here. All right.
Come on, Lauren.
Same thing, other side. From our cuddle position, we roll, we press. We get organized long on that opposing side. Hip drive first, stacking shoulders and hips. Then foot on hips. Then front of the floor in front, pause. Foot front of the floor at the back. Feel the core as you lower yourself back. Repeat again. Extend. Hook. Try not to be floppy moppy. Control to your back. One last time. Push into the floor, extend. I have my head resting on my arm. Hold. And feel this core as your foot finds the floor and you control to your back. Hands to pull down. And we cuddle. Excellent. Whew. So much work just lying on the floor.
Get-ups are on that menu. Let's go back to the plank position for one more time. Set up your high plank tension. Think your butt squeeze, your armpit pulls, and that full body tension to utilize in the get-up and then also in the press. High plank, this is the last 10-second round. Pull your right hand to right foot, left hand to left foot. Then do that and pull on the diagonal, pull on the diagonal. What about the parallel line? What about that diagonal? 5, 4, 3, and then easy off, hand down. Shaking out. There's one more get up on the menu to finish today's warm-up practice here. Get up. With your body weight or with that very same bell you did your arm bars with, 1 rep.
Each side.
Each side. I'll call out the first one, Lauren will call out the second. We start in the cuddle, and from the cuddle we roll and hup, press. Set up in the get up and press, just like the arm bar, but pull on the elbow. Then the tall sit. We bridge, sweep the leg, press the floor away, square up, lunge to tall stand, and the leg you can touch now drops back. Control. Open, rotation underneath that load, and sweep a leg, find your elbow, and press the floor away, controlling your descent. 2 hands on the bell, pull, cuddle, rest, shake, wiggle it out.
Same thing, other side.
Last one, Lauren.
All right, start in that cuddle. Roll to your back, 2-handed press. Get those arms and legs organized to do your hip drive and pull on elbow. Finding your hand, pushing into or breathing, and sweeping. Floor presses away, hips extend. Both legs help you up. Control with that stack back lunge down. Front foot opens, this is that rotation and hinge. Make sure you stack your shoulders before you sweep to your elbow. And again, press away to your back. Pull that bell down, cuddle it to the floor. I'm gonna do a light push up and hinge to get out, just to stretch out those hammies. So from that push up position, my shoulders are packed and retracted, hips are tucked. press the floor away, tilt the tailbone long, gently walk the hands back, loading up that hinge position, and then press through to tall. Excellent.
Nice.
Press time.
Press time.
And some squat variations.
Nice.
We said we were going to press heavy and light. So
Great.
that means you need 2 bells,
Let's get it.
which means I need 2 bells.
It's okay if you don't have 2 bells. Just press that single bell of yours.
Thank
for
you.
The same rep schemes that we'll be following. Heavy, light. Don't trip over your bells.
Get your other bell. All right, we're pressing light. 1 and 1. And then we're going to do a little squat. And then we're going to heavy bell out and press 1 and 1. Then a little squat. And we're going to go 1s and 2s and 3s and 2s and 1s. If that seems reasonable, great. We can adjust the rep scheme as we go, depending on how you're feeling. We'll start with our light bell, standing over top of it. Use our cheek clean to get it to that rack position. 2 hands, zip, tension high. Press that bell overhead. Control the pull down, vertical forearm, lat engaged. Once it's in that rack position, 2 hands, place it down. Shake it out. Same thing, other side. Hinge grip. Zip. Press. Control the pull down. 2 hands. Park that bell.
Hopefully that felt like you could do more. Can you do more?
Yep.
Great. Well, then hold on to that thought. Let's go quick parallel squats. So feet in a parallel position, and like earlier in the warm-up, press knees over toes. Then push the hips through, the knees straighten after, and repeat. Knees over toes. Hang out a little bit longer. Imagine pulling the heels behind you to then extend the hips, followed by the knees straight. Easy does it. Think pulling the foot underneath, then pushing away from center to extend those hips. And last one here, sit, press away, extend the hips through, cramp, brace, and then shake and wiggle. From our light bell like Lauren had, here we go on our heavy bell press. 1 rep each side.
Standing over top of that bell. Prepare for liftoff. Use your hinge. Inhale, brace. 1 press. Pull it down with control and park. Whew. Shake it out. How'd your heavy feel?
Feels good.
Good. Same thing, other side. You're using that core plank tension we warmed up in order to have the power to get the bell overhead.
It does feel like it was a long renovation ago that I was able to do a lot of reps with that weight overhead. And that's okay. We'll get back there again. Take your time to stay strong and take care. This time, feet in your parallel position and think of a...
That's not parallel.
First position, and think of that plie squat. Pull the heels together, allowing your knees to bend. And like Lauren's demonstrating, stay between those 2 panes of glass. From here, extend those hips through, pull up the kneecaps, and repeat. Pull the heels together to descend. Are you hiked? Are you twisted? Find center, and then push through. 4 repetitions for our squats today as we continue to pull in. Sink low, keep those heels heavy. Pull the heels together, and then press away to extend tall. 1 last repetition. Pull the heels in, sink, hang out here. Take a breath, then press away from center, full stretch of those legs, then heel toes together, followed by a little wiggle. We're back to that light load, Lauren, and what are we gonna do?
2s. Cheek lean to rack. 1, up, 2, up, put it down. If 2 doesn't feel good, do 1. Ready? Cheek lean to rack. It's in, it's up, it's pulled down, and up to press. Control that down again. 2 hands. Take a second off, shake it out. Remember, we have tension from our feet all the way up, including that off arm. Same thing, other side, over top of your bell. Prepare. Up 1, pull down, and up 2, and pull down. And park. Whew.
And park.
Twos. Check,
Twos.
check.
Done it. Well, halfway done twos, I guess.
Halfway done.
Let's open up that stance a little bit wider. If you're in your first position or similar, step, toe ball heel landing. Pull the heels together. That could help facilitate our descent in that squat. Like Lauren is, between two panes of glass, then press away from center, extend those hips through, and repeat. Feel the preload as we pull, control gravity as we go down, and then press out and extend the hips through. Two more. Pull. Feel those adductors work on the down, and then big butt muscles, heavy quads on the hip extension to tall. Final time, pull in, descend, hang out. Where's hips? Where's level? Find center, push away. Heel toes together and shake. Second set, heavy stuff this time, Lauren.
We're trying for 2 with our heavy bell. Again, if 2 feels like too many for your heavy and 1 rep is good, do 1 good rep. We can practice more reps with that lighter bell. Ready, prepare by rooting. Hinge, and 1, 2, park. Whew. Step away. Shake it out. Mentally prepare.
Got it.
Same routine, other side. Over top. Hinge grip. 1, 2. Sorry, not a lot of talking when they go to press that heavy bell.
No, not a lot.
You gotta keep that brace.
You got it. We worked on a couple versions of the squats, finishing with the wide stance in the sumo. And as we continue today's squat press workout, let's go back to the sumo stance. We'll work on the shiko though, which is a weight transfer. Often we don't do it in this class, but it's fun. Follow along. Pull yourself low. Hit the legs as an optional thing. And then hold your balance. Hips forward, knee to the side. Point the toe, land, toe ball heel, press, own the balance, maybe use your balance aid, point, land. Just sets of 4 again. So 1 more each side. We may be able to climb the leg as we progress, then point, watch those kettlebells and land, and final repetition, climb if you wish, point, land toe ball heel, and then back to tall. Come back to that home base. Come back to that sumo stance. And as our goal, maybe get lower.
Okay, 3s, the number 3. We're on that light bell first. Groove this press so when you get to your heavy bell, wham, bam, you know what's going on. Cheat clean. Zip it up. 3, 1, pull down with control. 2, pull down, brace core, squeeze glutes to get that 3rd press. Control and park. Shaking it out. 3 on the other side. Get your setup just right. Get your breath just right. Inhale, prepare. 1. Glutes and abs to get that bell overhead. Last one. Park. 3 felt good.
3 felt great.
Great.
Heavy stuff coming up. But first, just that 4 repetitions of our same shiko squat. Pull ourselves low, press to tall, climb the leg, point, land toe ball heel. Watch that kettlebell, Lauren, look close. Climb, extend, toe ball heel. 1 more time each side, climb the leg, extend, reach open, toe ball heel. And then last time, balance. Climb, point, extend, toe ball heel, and back to tall.
Whew.
Wiggles. Heavy loads coming up.
Legs are feeling a little more mobile with all those squats. Give it a little quad shake. Okay, highest rep here today. 3 with your heavy bell.
Get your mindset.
If you're nervous about 3, do 2 really good ones. Or 1. Be strong. Finish like you could do more. Here we go. Whew. Too heavy. Big girl.
Hopefully Lauren gives us some rest here. So I'll talk about my press. I'm crushing it with the grip. I'm bracing like that X plank and thinking only strong thoughts as I try to get that overhead.
I punched myself, but I wasn't braced. Doesn't feel very good. Makes you nauseous.
That's
Okay.
why you gotta brace.
Ready? 3, other side. Park that bell. Bam. Bam. Nice grind.
Ooh,
Good.
that would definitely describe my press there.
A grind.
Had to trust the groove on that second rep in particular.
All right.
We'll bring our squats back in. So from the wide stance, bring it in narrow and pull.
To first.
To first. Narrow compared to wide, but definitely first position. Then pull the heels together. Build strength as we descend in that squat. And then press to tall. Glutes, abs. Pull, descending. Encourage those knees to go over the toes. Stay between our 2 panes of glass as we extend. 2 more repetitions. Initiate that pull. Then push to tall. And last one, pull down and push to tall. Pivot.
Pivot.
Chill. 2 reps, light bell.
We're on our way back down here. 2 reps to our light bell. Step over top. Cheek clean. 2. Wow, so light. Wow, so easy. And park. I hope you feel the same way. It's definitely lighter than your heavy bell.
Definitely lighter than the heavy one.
It's an easy statement. All right, second side. 2. Park. Nice.
And park. Returning our last set of squats to our parallel position, and I think I got that right for this one. Imagine pulling the feet behind you, allowing the knees to go over the toes. Gives you traction and stability for that hip extension or standing phase of the squat. Repeat. Pull the heels back, knees over toes, then press the hips through, standing tall. 2 reps more. Knees over toes, extend the hips with a glute squeeze. And for our last one, heels back, hips forward to stand. Cramp them up, feel your brace, check in, shake. You have 2 repetitions with that heavy load.
Heavy bell. 2, 1's great. You choose. Prepare. Root. Cheek clean. 2. Whew. Nice.
Nice is right.
You definitely need that glute squeeze and that core brace to power that bell up at this point in the workout. Excuse me. So much work there. Ready? Same thing, second side. Cheek clean. Sorry. Cheek clean. Whew. Nice. And park.
Nice is right. Let's just finish today's practice with 1 more set of squats from that parallel position with, again, little add-ons for maybe the next time. It goes knees over toes first, then peel the heels up, getting towards your toe squat. From here, think hip bridge. What? Extend those hips through, and then pull under. Lauren's side profile, nailed it. 1 more time. Hips extend. The knees might lower to the ground. Rib cage to hips. Find your toe squat. Stand up tall. Reset.
Control the down.
I know. I was trying to maybe show off a little bit too much there.
1s, we got to finish up our pyramid.
1s.
Single light presses. 1 each side. Hinge grip. Zip. Boom. Press. Pull down. Park. Shake, prepare. 1 more time, other side. Oh. Light bell. Wind low. Nice.
Just one. We
Well,
don't need that much rest, or do we? Take an extra second. Let's finish off one more super strong repetition with that heavy bell. Take it away, Lauren.
One more heavy press tonight.
One rep.
When we get set up, prepare with that inhale, braced abs to press out of. Here we go. Inhale, hold. Boom. Control it down. Nice. At this point in the workout, that heavy should feel heavy, should be a little bit of a grind,
feels heavy.
but should be successful. So if it's not feeling that way, keep it in that rack position and just spend the last little bit under tension. Here we go. Last time. Pull down and park.
Press.
Great. I wanted to finish tonight really briefly with a quick breath and then be done. So standing up tall, feet underneath you, however is comfortable. One hand belly, one hand chest. Close your mouth. Breathe in and out your nose. And exhale. On this next breath, fill the belly. And exhale. On this next breath, fill the chest. And exhale. Back to the belly, in for 4. Hold your breath for 4. Into the chest for 4. And nice exhale, 4. Repeat one more time. Belly breath for 4. Hold. Chest 4. Exhale for 4. And then hold empty for 4, 3, 2, and relax.
I love those. Go ahead, sir.
Nope.
Love those breathing drills. It feels like a nice massage for the organs a little bit. Breathe in, breathe out, control. Sometimes that can be the hardest part of the workout.
I hope that was strong for you and stronger even more next time. Thanks for joining us tonight on our strength and swings. We'll get back to our swings next week after our legs have recovered from our big ride.
You got it.
Still feel strong after tonight's practice. So thanks for joining us. My name's Lauren.
I'm Ian.
Together we take care, we stay strong, and we'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.